Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rick's Blazin Takes. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me. I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Welcome, SimWorld. What's going on? It's Rick Blazin, another episode of Rick's Blazin Takes. And yo, we gotta start this thing off right. Saturday, the grand finale of the Race to One came down to Southeast Select versus Beast of the East. I know my compadres from around the tables already tapped into it on Sunday, but I gotta give a huge congratulations to both teams. I just have to. I want to call them all by name because they deserve it. I'm going to start with Southeast Select. Trey Turner, Terrell Pearson, Gabe Pope, Kendra Baldridge, Kadarius Stack, Coco Bryce, Justin Solomon, who don't get no playing time, Shake Travis, Warnick, and Jalen West. Congratulations, guys, for reaching the finals. Congratulations to Coach Brad Lee. Second time bridesmaid, not a bride yet, but man, making it to the dance twice is an accomplishment. My hats go off to you guys who played a hell of a game, and you were about 2 minutes away from actually winning the championship. Hats off to you guys. Hell of a game, hell of an effort. That was a very great game on display. I got to give my hats to you guys, to the coaching staff, the coach, and the players who had a hell of a season and a hell of a game. But you got to give it up to the winners, the Beasts of the East, for Reed Redmond, Levin Color, Kamarion Goodyear, Kasim Porter, Cuddy Hugs and Kisses, Eric Busk, Leonidas Wright, Isaiah James, JoJo No Kearney, Tim Ricks, who was a cheerleader. However, and can we get Coach Drayton? Congratulations, guys, for winning a great game. What a great performance, pulling it out in overtime. I think they was down by 15 going into the 2 minutes left in the fourth. It was all but over, but hey, those boys came back and had a great year and a great series and a great finals. That was a perfect finals. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to Coach Drayton. I mentioned Coach Drayton's name in a Coach of the Year candidate, and everybody had an opinion about why he couldn't be. Don't you feel silly right now? You got to feel a little silly right now. His name went up on the ballot, and all he did was go out and win the whole damn thing. You got to feel a little silly right now. That's all I'm saying. Just think, you know, you got to feel a little silly right now. Just a little bit. And if you don't feel a little silly, shame on you. Shame on you. All right, congratulations, guys. This was a great first season. Congratulations to everybody who's made it. We're kicking the offseason, baby. Offseason is at full effect, and boy, oh boy, has the first day of offseason, which started on Sunday, got off to a start, right? I mean, a lot has going on. Coaches is over here playing musical chairs, and I'm sure the players are to follow suit. I'm not going to go over the rundown of all the stuff that's happening. Coaches stepping down, coaches trading spies, Coach Skinny trading spies, other coaches. I got another tidbit of rumor for you. And you guys can tell me in the thread what coach you believe I'm talking about. I got insider information. I was told that a coach whose team was in the Race to One tournament this season is thinking about stepping down from his team that made the Race to One to join Oceania. I'll say it again. I got an inside tip. A coach whose team was in the Race to One. He was in the Race to One tournament. It's a rumor going around that he may be stepping down from that team to go and coach Oceania squad. Hey, that's all I'm at liberty to say, man. You know, according to my sources. Y'all put in the chat who y'all think, which coach you think I'm talking about. All right. So it's a lot going on. Off season gonna be bananas. And it's going down right now. So I wanted to talk about, we know that there's new recruits coming in. They're starting to do the open runs. So there's going to be some guys that's going to be on our radar. But I want to talk about the guys who are already on teams. And I want to talk about how it's cloudy with a chance of, not meatballs, but a chance of them going somewhere else. I got 10 players I want you to look out for that I feel has a chance of going to playing for another team next season. Now, I don't have any inside information on this. I just been looking at what people saying, the exit interviews, after their last games, the kind of statements they've been making, how they've been moving. Some people's already made it known that they're not going to be returning. So I want to talk about 10 players who I feel you got to look out for. They may be in a different uniform come next season. Let's start off with the obvious one, Cole from Oceana. 100% is a 100% chance of him not returning. He's already said, hell, I ain't coming back. I got my mind made up. I got other things in my mind. Oceana ain't on it. So I'm going to start with the Cole and the obvious first choice. He's not coming back. He says he's not coming back. So Cole will be in a different uniform next season. The second person, let's go with, we're going to go to Indy. We're going to go to Barkley James. Barkley James obviously has had a riff with the coach. Coach has stepped down. So I guess there's a chance he could stay since the coach is gone. But I got a 90% chance that he's going to leave. I got my forecast, my cloudy forecast has a 90% chance that Barkley James leaves and get a fresh start somewhere else. All right, my number 3 person. I'm going to go with Ethan Letterman. There was a question asked to him on one of their last games. I think it was maybe the last game, maybe a second to last game. But it was in the interview. And I forgot who asked. One of the media asked him about his minutes and his plan and things like that. And I remember him saying something, I'm paraphrasing, something to the source that I'm not happy with my situation. Can't wait to, have a better situation. Cool. All right. You know what that sounds like to me? Sounds like to me I'm out of here, coach. I give him a 98% chance. My forecast calls for a 98% chance Ethan Letterman joins or playing for another team other than Showtime on next season. All right. Next player. We're going to go from Showtime we're going to stay on the West Coast and we're going to go to Rain and Trades. Kevon Jackson. Dunk guard. He's kind of already alluded to some things. Some stuff has already been mentioned. But they did pretty good in the race to 1. I don't know. I don't think it's a total slam dunk, pun intended. But our forecast, 70% chance. I think there's a 70% chance the dunk guard leaves Rain and Trades and go and make haste somewhere else. How many people is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's see. Next person. Now we're finna get interesting. Because now I'm finna throw some names out here and see. I'm gonna stay on the West Coast. I'm gonna actually go directly to the Bay Area, shouty. Bay Area. I'm looking at Ronnie Shanahan. A guard, came off the bench, lots of potential, can really play. He could start on a lot of different teams. His minutes were kind of sporadic. I can see him leaving the Bay Area, man. Now I know Coach Polk will do everything in his power to keep him there, but you gotta understand something. Pope coming back. Xavier Pope's coming back. I don't see Shanahan getting off that bench. You got Dime Hardaway already. I don't see Shanahan getting off that bench. Our forecast, there's a 60% chance that Ronnie Shanahan is not playing for Bay Area next year. He's going to be another team. Now, I haven't talked to Shanahan or any other player or coach. I have no idea what's really going on. This is just what I forecast from what I'm seeing in SimWorld, and I'm drawing my own conclusions. So please, coaches, don't come at me talking about, man, you told my coach. I ain't say nothing. I have not talked to any player or coach about any of these things. I'm just putting my context clues, my blues clues together,
coming up with my best analogies and best summarization based on what I'm seeing. All right. Speaking of Bay Area, now I can double down on the Bay Area if I want to. Royce Anderson. There was a little time early on. He was frustrated by his touches, frustrated by his playing time. I think there was a couple of times he didn't start. He felt some kind of way about that. Hey, Xavier Pope is coming back. Everybody can't start. There's only 5 starting spots, brothers. This is your last year. After this, so now you're playing for colleges. What you gonna do? I can see Royce Anderson. Jettison Bay Area. Now, is Coach Post going to lose Royce Anderson and Shanahan? I don't know. I think there's a 50-50 chance for Royce. I think there's a 50. I think there's half. It's 50. I can't talk. I think there's a 50% chance he's going to stay. 50% chance he may going to leave. So I think Royce Anderson is on the fence, 50-50. All right, moving on. Another person I think is 50-50 on whether he's going to stay or leave. We kind of got a little hint today of what's going on, and that is Heartland's very own Renzo Bryant. You know, he was asked straight up, is he going to stay? Is he going to leave? Renzo has had his media training because he answered that like that boy was dodging that like the Matrix and Neo. He answered that professionally. That boy was like, man, I'm about my grind, baby, right now. It's grind season. I ain't got no coming and all that. Yeah. All right, you finna grind. Sound like you finna halfway grind to another team. I got Renzo Bryant as a 50-50 chance whether he's going to stay in Heartland or whether he's going to go on to another team. If he goes to another team, I have to assume it's going to be Coach Skinny's new team, which is Queen City. So I got 50-50%. My forecast 50% about Renzo Bryant leaving. All right, let's get into some more. These are much lower forecasts, but it's possible. Let's go to Lakeshore. Let's go to Lakeshore. I know you thinking, well, who on Lakeshore is talking about leaving? No one's talking about leaving. I'm just looking at the situation, and I'm just taking a look and taking a gander, and I'm saying, this is an interesting situation. When I look at Lakeshore, you think about the guard position, you think about nominations, and he's only 16. You think about I think the guard position is a bit heavy at Lakeshore. It's a bit heavy, and so I got a 20% chance. I forecast a 20% chance of Zay possibly going to a new team. Now, I have not talked to my man Zay. I have no idea what he's thinking. He may be just fine on where he's at. Everything I'm saying could be complete hyperbole. But I'm just looking at the situation. He may be fine with the situation. I'm not planting any extra seeds. I'm just saying, looking at the guard situation in Lakeshore, I'm just saying, you got, nominations. You got Drake Harvell. Actually, Drake Harvell might be on his way out. So maybe Zay Gore stays. I only forecast a 20% chance. I got a 20% chance Zay Gore look somewhere else, but maybe he stays. I got him at 20%. Also, I got a 25% chance of leaving Corey Yams. I know it's crazy. I know. But remember early in the season, there was some talk about rumbles in the locker room. None of the players on Showtime said anything. Coaches didn't say anything. So I don't know if something happened or not. They've been pretty hush-hush about that. But I'm sure Corey's been frustrated about his involvement in the offense, right? We've seen him have a blow-up game. And I don't know. Showtime's going to look different. Bronny's not going to be there next year. So it's a different – I don't know. Now, Corey could take over. He could be the man at Showtime. I have no idea. So I got him down to 25% chance because I remember the rumblings in the locker rooms talk, and usually where there's smoke, there's some sort of fire. Marsh had put some things out about Showtime and about Corey and how he was feeling about certain things, or maybe allegedly feeling about certain things. I don't know. 25% chance. I forecast a 25% chance. Corey Yams may be somewhere else. All right, let's go. I got one more. One more before we get out of here. I'm taking a trip to the motherland. And I'm saying Cole Abdul-Rauf. I didn't the way he exited the last game. His last game, his exit interview sounded really different. Now these players are in, they're coming off a loss. Their emotions are high, and sometimes they say things out of emotion that they don't really mean. But based on what he said, he was real coy. So I got him at 20% chance that he leaves Africa. Only 20%, because AG is going on to college. Kohler has a chance. Him and DuPont has a chance to really take over and put the African squad on their back and do their thing. So I think he's going to stay. So I got only a 20% chance that he leaves, 80% chance that he stays. That's my list. Those are my top 10 people I think has a chance. I forecast having a chance of leaving and being in a new uniform next season. Put in the chat. I want to hear those players I mentioned. Do you think they have a chance of going somewhere else? If not, is there any other players you can think about that may have a chance that you think can end up in a different uniform? Let's cuss and discuss. See y'all tomorrow.